Our mission statement or statement of purpose at Second Presbyterian Church is sharing the grace of God with one another and with the world around us. We try to live by that mission statement in all of our programming and all that we do, really. The word for grace in Greek is the root of the word gift. And so grace, the grace of God, is a gift. It's something that is given to us whether we earn it or deserve it or not. It is always a gift. One of the ways we have tried to share the grace of God with one another during this pandemic is to accept each other where we are and to be mindful of the needs of the other, even when it conflicts with our own desires and wants. It's not an easy balancing act, an easy tightrope to walk, but I think for the most part, with God's grace, we have done a pretty good job of it. With the reopening of the church underway and all the new recommendations of the CDC and the state of Kentucky, and also with our presbytery, we have a reopening task group that is working diligently to make policy recommendations for responding to this new reality, and also to maintain that balance between all of our desire to have more freedom and to be closer together with our calling to be mindful of the needs of one another, including the needs of those who are most vulnerable among us. The reopening task group met yesterday and has put out a list of policy recommendations for the next several weeks. That document is part of this Seconds to Go mailing, and I would refer you to it, because if I go through all of the details here on this video, you will fall asleep. So please do take a moment to look at those recommendations. I'll simply highlight a couple of them. One is starting this Sunday, the 23rd. If you worship outside at 9 o'clock, all masking restrictions and protocols are off, including singing. The choir or the musicians involved will continue to mask for the next couple of weeks as they make the transition to this new reality. But beginning this Sunday and going forward, outdoor worship will require no masking. Of course, it's optional if you're more comfortable with that. We are asking, or the task group is asking, that for this Sunday only, that we maintain the current protocols of masking and distancing. You have already been asked to make reservations for this Sunday, and so we're going to keep it as it was. But beginning on the 30th and on June the 6th and forward, those restrictions will be eased dramatically. There will no longer be a reservation system for worship, etc. I'm going to leave it at that today for specifics, but this Sunday is the beginning of a process of transitioning into a new reality, a welcome new reality for all of us as we seek to serve one another and the God we worship, and as we seek to be faithful to Jesus Christ. If you ever have questions about this, you're free to contact me, any of the pastors here, and I can also put you in touch with members of the task group if you desire to talk with them. Thank you for your time and attention today, and don't forget, this Sunday is Pentecost. It's the day of the church year when we celebrate and recognize the gift of the Holy Spirit that gives us wisdom, understanding, and empowers us to be God's people in this world. So join us for worship this Sunday as we celebrate the giving of the Holy Spirit. Grace and peace